All right, so I have a lot of magnets. I don't know if you can see them down there. Here, let me bring this down here so you can see. See them underneath the table there? They're on that metal, oops, they're on that metal plate right there. And so I've been trying to figure out to 3D print newer designs for some of my oddball ones, and I came up with this guy here. These are cylinders. They're about an inch in diameter, about an inch long, about 10 inches in diameter. And so now I have to figure out if I want to do it on the VCR bearing or if I want to do it on one of my other stands. But I really need to figure out something for the bottom of this stand, because I usually put a ball bearing in there and I don't have any ball bearings. I have them, but they're all packed away. So let me see what I can come up with, and I'll bring you guys back. Stay tuned. Alright, so I decided to go with my Mag-lev. This guy bounces up and down because it's being supported by a magnet underneath there, and I've got both coils hooked up to the dual JL94 circuit. So when I say JL94, that's the name of the chips that are on the board. I think they're MOSFETs, and one is a JL93, the other one is a JL94. Let me see if I can lift it up so you can see. Well, you guys seen it before. I have the second output on this bifilar coil going to the bridge rectifier, and let's see what we got here. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Yeah, with this particular chip, you need to give it a good spin, because it really takes a, let me put this guy over there. There we go. And I don't know if you can see, both of the lights coming off of the circuit are hooked up. I got 12 volts going in and 150 coming out of the second side of this coil. Somebody asked, if I turn the power off, does it still produce power on the output? And it does. I turn it off, it drops down, but it's still producing. So like 140, 130. I really like that stand. That's a real nice rotor too. So we have a bearing here, a bearing there, a bearing there, and a bearing there. So if I hold this, it spins on the bearings inside the rotor. If I let it go, it's spinning all four of them. Still getting the 152 out. I have to figure out why I'm getting, it's called popping or floating, and it may be because of this side light over here. I could turn off the autofocus. I'm brand new to this camera, so see if I turn the light on. Yeah, see, with this light on, I get that popping, as they call it. You can see it, the autofocus is going, it was going in and out. Now it's staying nice and sturdy, or stationary. Yeah, I read on the internet that if the lighting's not right, you'll get that popping. I think it was called popping or something else. But as long as I leave the light alone, it should be all right. Still getting a solid 150 out. All right, let's turn this guy off. It said to avoid that, you could set it manually. I'm not really sure how to do that. I have a Minolta MND 55. If anybody knows, let me know. Here, let's stop this guy so you can see. So see, you got the barrels, or the cylinder magnets. They're captive by this top plate here. Anyway, it was just a quick video. Ciao.